Glasgow, Scotland, 1938. Ian Brady was born to single mother Peggy Stewart. Unable to afford a babysitter, she was forced to leave him alone for long periods of time, and she put him up for unofficial adoption at the age of 4 months old. Despite the best efforts of his adoptive parents, Ian Brady was a very troubled child. His cruelty toward animals began in his teens, ranging from stoning dogs to decapitating rabbits. Later on, he became even more of a loner until he took a job as a stock clerk with a Manchester firm. That is where he met Myra Hindley in 1961. Hindley consistently wrote about her intense feelings for Brady, and it wasn't long before she was completely under his control. July 12, 1963. Pauline Reed became their first victim. She was kidnapped by Myra while on her way to a local dance and driven to where Brady was awaiting her arrival. Pauline was raped, beaten, and stabbed before being buried. 4 months later, 12-year-old John Kilbride disappeared, never to be seen again. June 16, 1964. 12-year-old Keith Bennett disappeared on his way to his grandmother's house. Myra had in fact lured him into her car, driving him to Brady, where he was to be raped, strangled, and buried. In December of 1964, Leslie Ann Downey suffered a similar fate. October 7, 1965 was the turning point for the police. Myra Hindley's brother-in-law, David Smith, arrived at Ian and Myra's home on the night of October 6th. There he witnessed Brady kill 17-year-old Edward Evans with an axe. Concealing his horror, David helped them clean before returning home and alerting the police. Ian Brady and Myra Hindley were stable, organized killers as they killed and buried their victims in the same general location and planned abductions of their victims prior to killing them. Despite pleading not guilty, both were found guilty and jailed for life. After 33 years in prison, Ian Brady returned to court demanding his legal right to starve himself to death rather than serve the rest of his life in prison. This demand was refused by the court, which upheld the psychiatric hospital's right to force-feed him, and he remained in the hospital until he died in May of 2017.